It's a hockey stream on episode 264 of the VIG Lounge, where the Pittsburgh Penguins travel to the Big D to take on the Stars. Will the Penguins be able to bring the Stars down to earth, or will the Stars' young offensive firepower shine bright against the Penguins? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in. Crosby and Hintz to meet at center. We're underway from American Airlines Center here in Dallas. Rust for the first shot on goal. Turned aside by Ottinger. Puck trying to get out for Dallas. Got a cross, missed the blue line. And carried back in by Brian Rust. Rust trying to drift his way through. Couldn't do it though. Crosby has it. He lets it go. That shot got blocked on its way to the net. Now you'll notice that Matt Grzelcyk is in the lineup for Pittsburgh. It's not because he miraculously returned from injury in my regular season playthrough. It's that the blind guy didn't notice that there was no audio for the microphone on the original stream, so I had to redo it in a plain out. Shot in front by Crosby. Swallowed by Ottinger. So now I've got some Twitch lost media with no audio, and I got to redo this game. And the sad part is, it took me realizing halfway through the period against the Calgary Flames and the Vegas Golden Knights when I didn't have any audio. So if I sound a tad flustered, it's because I am. Save made by Jari. That's another reason Jari's in net in this game. But that's all right. Use some realism. P.O. Joseph carries in. He lets it go. Stop. Go flip-flop now with Carlson. Carlson lets that shot go. Back now to Joseph. On his offside with a shot, and Ottinger swallows that one. Mikhail Granlund carries in for Dallas. Had a cup of coffee with Pittsburgh, of course. Connor Dewar drifts around, shot save, Ottinger. Probably Pittsburgh's best chance. There's Dadonov, or Dadonov. I'm not sure how he's asking his name to be pronounced, because he always seems to change it depending on whatever team he goes to. I mean, I could ask him, but it'd be kind of hard. Because I'm sure if I did that, it'd probably be some fake account on Facebook or Twitter or something. But either way, Kolyachonok carries in for Pittsburgh. He'll drift in, shoot, save made by Ottinger. Out to the blue line, Timmins with a drive. Pittsburgh's had the majority of the chances. They just can't find the back of the net. What happened there? Grzelcyk feeds it up to Heinen. Heinen tries to skate his way in. Couldn't get it. Jamie Benn carries in for Dallas. Trying to get the puck out, unable to do so. Grzelcyk now with a bit of the rough stuff. And Letang. Nice one-touch up to Heinen. And he lost the puck. Grzelcyk with a bump. To Achari. Up now to Crosby. Letang jumps up, takes a shot, save, Ottinger. 4:54 to go. Easy for me to say in this first period, as there is no score, as Pittsburgh apparently has done everything but that. And Ilya Lyubushkin A nice passing play. I think Sagan's in this game too for Dallas, but it's all good. Why they call it exhibition. Drive, Joseph, that's turned aside by Ottinger. Pass back out to the blue line. Erik Karlsson tried to skate his way by. With hints. Now Dallas looks to go to work. And it is, I called it. Ilya Labushkin. Belme Labushkin. First goal for Dallas. It's 1-0. Just tease one up past Jari. And Pittsburgh's got some work to do, as we're now in the final 2 minutes of the opening frame. Wrap around and front shot by Novak, turned aside. Novak, another opportunity. Novak gets it out to his friend in Nashville, Phil Tomasino. And Ottinger makes the save. Pittsburgh out shooting Dallas. A little more than double, but the only goal on the board is by Ilya Labushkin. 1-0 Dallas. Offside. 0.4 to go in the opening period. So this draw is more or less a formality. And that is indeed where we stand, with Pittsburgh out shooting Dallas 13-6 after one. Dallas, though, with a 1-0 lead. Dallas leading in the hit parade 12-10. And the faceoffs dead even at 3 apiece. No penalties to speak of. Let's see what happens here in period 2. Pittsburgh's down by 1, but hopefully their good play will be rewarded. Crosby and Hintz to get reacquainted as we open the second period. The same way as we opened the first, with Crosby winning the opening draw. Rebound, score! The Wizard of Cross has tied things up. 22 seconds into the period. And just like that, this game is a brand new one. Taking advantage of the rush shot, which generated the rebound. Crosby put it by Ottinger before he had time to reset. And this game is certainly interesting. Now Letang drifts in. He lets one go. They're looking for a second one. And they nearly got it, but Ottinger able to settle things down. Let's go Stars chant breaks out. Crosby wins it on his backhand this time. The Grizzlies side of the net for Rust. Turned aside by Ottinger. Now Letang with a hip check. Saved down low by Jari. Got across. Now Letang got it up to Raquel. Raquel drifts back into the circle. Grizzlies a shot. That's turned aside. Rantanen to Hintz. Not stopped. Rantanen a drive. Stopped by Jari. Pittsburgh are really having a hard time getting the puck out of the zone. Now Malkin's got it. Fed across to Russ, now to Letang. Letang knocked off the puck twice. Once physically and once by the stick. Letang had it again, but he couldn't do anything with it. Now Joseph. Trying to get it away from Hintz. To Rantanen. Turned aside. Phil Tomasino. With a drive. That's turned aside by Ottinger. Now we got a Let's Go Pens chant. As these fickle EA fans are at it again. Shot by Tomasino. Swallowed by Ottinger. 12:23 to go here in the middle period. As we highlight the goaltending matchup, Tristan Jarry and Jake Ottinger. Obviously, I feel like I'm on the wrong side of that goaltending matchup IRL. But I will give Jarry credit. In the games that don't matter, he has had some good performances. And then some trademark Jarry performances. Connor Dewar breaks in and he scores! That's how you do her! Number 19 with a beauty for Pittsburgh. I also love to know that he's a fellow lover of the Basset Hound. Isn't that the song that plays when Dallas scores? That's actually kind of funny. And now... And Wyatt Johnston ties it up just like that. Wow. Yeah, it is. Same song. It's almost like it's foreshadowing. Oh my God, how did you miss that pass? Up the right wing side to Connor Dewar is looking for more. That shot's blocked on its way to the net. Cross to Koliachona. Now to Hayes. Lets it go. Save Ottinger. 8:30 remaining. I was going to say 8:50, but I'm glad I double checked. Draw one this time by Dallas. Fed across. Connor Timmins. Up the right wing side to Danton Heinen. Fed up now to Kevin Hayes. Hayes. Trying to get the puck out, couldn't do it. Pops out, front shot saved by Ottinger. Eric Carlson. Now it's fed all the way through to Kevin Hayes. And then it goes all the way down into the Penguin zone. Collected by P.O. Joseph. Trying to spring Malkin, but he gets knocked off the puck. Penguins get it back, courtesy of Phil Tomasino. To Malkin, who tries to drift with the puck. Finds Letang at the point, and that's turned aside. Letang with a drive off the pad of Ottinger. Now Blackwell carries out for Dallas. Behind the Penguins net. Collected by Sidney Crosby, who has one of the goals today for Pittsburgh. Rust drifts and shoots. Ottinger found that one, and he'll hang it. Hopefully Crosby's all right after that hit. seems to be up, no worse for wear. Crosby won it to Letang. Tried to get that shot off, and he did, but Ottinger got it right in the breadbasket. Crosby wins it. Now Rust with a drive, rebound, score! It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Rickard Rakell. It's tricky! Tricky. It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Rickard Rakell. It's Ricky! Tricky Ricky. Yeah, that's right. I was so excited I did that twice. I don't even care. 3-2 Pittsburgh. As Rakell did a little flyby, took advantage of the rebound and put it past Ottinger. Crosby. I just said Crosby, and then it had made no context because he lost the puck. Oh my goodness, Robinson on Letang. Hopefully Letang's all right. That was quite the hit. 14.9 seconds to go here in the second period. And thanks to that late goal by Rakell, the Penguins have a lead and looking for more in form of Rust, and he nearly got it past Ottinger, but we'll give the man credit. Goaltending held up there for them. 3-2 Pittsburgh after 2. Right, we have one more period to go. Let's take a look at the stats after 40 minutes. Pittsburgh out shooting Dallas 30 to 12, leading 3-2. Hits are 24-18 in favor of the Stars. And the faceoff dot edge to Pittsburgh 10-7. No penalties to speak of. Now, strap yourselves in for an exciting third period with 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see if Pittsburgh can find a way to close this out. Crosby and Hintz. And there was no hints that that was going to be a lost draw for Sid. Shot save made by Ottinger. Shot popped out in front. Now Letang bumped off the puck. He'll find his D partner, Grzelcyk, who then gets it up to Rust. Now to Rakell. Lost it. Matt Grzelcyk with a hit to free up some space. Robertson just will not, or is that Rantanen, excuse me? No, that is Robertson, I was right. Robertson just would not stay down. Now Grzelcyk. Flung one! It's in! The grizzled young veteran, Matt Grzelcyk, gives the Penguins a 2-goal lead. Thought Ottinger had that, but just wasn't able to hang on to it. And there's a knockdown. Carlson, across to Tomasino. Up to Tommy Novak. Novak. Shimmy shakes. Oh, that would have been a nice goal, but was not to be. Jari. Played it to Letang. Across to Joseph. Now up to Tommy Novak. Courtesy of Tomasino. Novak on his off wing, looking for another chance. Lost the puck, got it back, got a shot away. And then Tomasino's denied in tight. 36-13 are the shots in favor of Pittsburgh. And how we only have 4 goals is beyond me. All credit to the NPC version of Jake Ottinger. Evgeny Dadonov. Nice shot for Dallas. That's turned aside. Up the middle to Blake Lizotte. Lizotte lost it. Dewar got it. Then he lost it. Across now. Timmins knocks it away. Lands on the stick of Connor Dewar. Now brought in by Blake Lizotte. Dewar with a shot. Turned aside by Ottinger. Johnston refers to Ben. Now to Danton Heinen. Heinen around and every rebound score! Double Nichols! Nolan Chari gets a cookie indeed! And the Penguins now have a 3-goal lead. Good things happen when you crash the net. It's 5-2. 10:42 remaining. Pittsburgh got some much-needed insurance to hopefully be able to put this game on ice. Well, it's already on ice, but you know what I mean. But across now, Connor Dewar with a shot. He scored! Oh, no, sorry. Kevin Hayes has scored a goal. Penguins lead continues to grow. Sorry, I thought that was 19, but it was Kevin Hayes who popped out the slot and was able to put that past Ottinger. Apologies, sometimes with a black guy, a 3 looks like a 9, and a 9 looks like a 3. A 3 dressed up as a 9. Only wasting my time. Hayes wins it back to Letang. Lost it, then Hayes got it back. Lets a shot go. Turned aside by Ottinger. Back to the blue line. Now to Grzelcyk. He was going to try the one-timer. It didn't work, so he took a shot after taking a bit of a spin. Now Robertson. Fed across to Grzelcyk. Up the left wing side to Achari. Now Heinen trying to bring it in. Matt Dumba. Sam Steele had the puck stolen away. Now brought in by Sidney Crosby. Crosby shoots, turned aside by Ottinger. Labushkin who opened the scoring. Got it to the Stars forwards. Duchesne to Granlund, back to Duchesne. Kicked out by Jari. Now Ricard Mikkel. He'll drift into the zone, shoots, save made by Ottinger. Backhand shot by Crosby. And the puck pops up in the air. Out to the boards. Collected by Rust, then Carlson, then back to Rust. Marchment. And that's an offside call. .248 remaining. Malkin with a hit. Fed across. And up to Malkin. Malkin a drive that goes off of Ottinger's skate. Pops out in front, Tomasino scores! A double shot of espresso! Phil Tomasino Grande! Why I said that, I don't know. It's kind of dumb, but I'm going to go with it. .128 remaining. as Pittsburgh has blown this game wide open here in the third. And now Lundell trying to get one of those goals back. It was not to be. But across down to Tommy Novak. Novak lost the puck, then regained it. Sent the puck along the wall. Brought out now by Dallas. Connor Timmins says, Takes the puck away. He'll drift in and shoot. And Casey DeSmith, who's come in relief, forced to make the save. Blake Lizotte, charged with winning an offensive zone draw, which he does not do. But that's all right. This game's kind of a formality anyway. Up to McGroarty. No. Timmins comes in offside. Puck deflects. Pass back to Jari. Collected now by Connor Timmins. Up the right wing side to McGroarty. McGroarty drifts into the zone. That's blocked. Blake Lizotte with a chance. And time expires. The Pittsburgh Penguins come to Big D and bring the Stars back down to earth with a huge regulation 2 points in a 7-2 win. Let's take a look at the stats before we wrap things up. Pittsburgh out shooting Dallas 48-16. Being out hit by the Stars though 45-31. And a slight win in the faceoff dot for Pittsburgh 14-13. No penalties to speak of this entire game, which is interesting. But what matters most is that the Penguins are able to get 7 goals from 7 different goal scorers and come away with a huge win in Big D. Thank you all for tuning in to part 1 of 3 of this episode of the VIG Lounge. I will be back momentarily with the Vegas Golden Knights game and then closing things out with the F1 race as we do the F1 World Tour, stopping in Japan to race the circuit in Suzuka. Thank you all for tuning in to this part of the VIG Lounge, episode 254. I have been the visually impaired gamer 1987, and until next time, I bid you adieu. Have a sensational Saturday, everybody.